So if you want to be upset and pissed off and you don't want to vote for Trump, cool, have a real reason. And stop talking about reproductive rights. Can you afford to pay your rent? Can you afford to not be on this app begging for money on lives for hours at a time because you can't pay for anything? Oh, wait, no, maybe you're going to be a content creator and then you're going to make millions of dollars on TikTok. You're not. You know why? Because the Biden-Harris administration, the left, the Democrats, the liberals, and Kamala, if she gets in the White House, are going to take TikTok away. Then where are you going to beg? Going to beg on the sidewalk because there's not going to be a TikTok. Right? You guys are focused on the wrong thing. If you don't like Trump, nobody cares. But you cannot vote for Kamala because she's black or whatever. And you can't vote for her because someone told you he's going to take away your reproductive rights. He would have done it already if he was going to do it. And there's no he wants to take away Social Security. That's a lie. That's what they're doing. I promise you, if you're in your 40s, by the time you turn 67, there isn't going to be any. You know why? Because they're sending Social Security to Ukraine. They want to save those people because they're in war with Russia, and they want to save their pensions. They don't give a fuck about the United States citizens, you dummies. Oh, I'm going to vote for the Kamala, or I'm going to not vote at all. Don't vote at all. No, don't. It doesn't matter. You vote for her, you vote for nobody. It doesn't matter. What's happening in the UK right now, where that migrant killed 3 kids and the British citizens went into the street to protest and then had to run back and hide in their houses because those terrorists had, the migrants who are terrorists were running down the street with machetes and knives chasing the citizens because there's no Second Amendment right there. We at least have that. Oh, she's going to take that away. She's already said that. So when the Venezuelan gangs in New York start migrating across the country, you have to keep your silly ass in the house because you're not going to be able to be outside with a weapon because you're going to get arrested. Oh, wait. And since we're talking about immigration and migrants, you do realize that Minneapolis just passed a law that they're going to sound an alarm 5 times a day that indicates when the Muslims need to pray in Minneapolis, United States of America. That's what they do in their country. So they want to come here for the freedoms of the United States country, but they want to bring their rituals and their lifestyles to this country. You can pray 50,000 times a day. I think prayer is good. But now we're going to take a tradition from another country and bring it here? You think that's not going to happen to every state in this country? You know why? Because the migrants are going to take over this country. It is not about black jobs anymore. It's not about any of that. The stock market crashed 2.9 trillion on Friday because corporate America, they know. They're like, oh shit, we got to get our money out of there. Because they're all running scared because they're probably thinking she's going to win. And if she wins, we're done. Yeah. And if you're wondering why Netflix gave Kamala $7 million, think about it. Take your brain from he's going to take my reproductive rights away and just say, what was the country like 3.5 years ago? If you don't want to give him credit, don't give him credit. But it wasn't this.
Yeah, that's true.
Can you afford to buy your kids back to school supplies? Probably not. Do you want to have to buy your kids their things so they have to share it with the whole class because the government does not give subsidies to the public schools to buy supplies for your kids? But you're like, oh, he's going to take my reproductive rights away. What difference does it make? You're not going to be able to buy food, pay your rent, pay your credit card. The migrants are going to take over the whole country like they're already doing. I mean, New York is a shit show, and I'm from New York. I will never go there again.
Damn.
But you guys are like this, but you want to focus on Trump taking away your reproductive rights when that's not what he's going to do. And all for you, the guys that are on here talking about, oh, look at Project 2025. Dummies. He didn't write that. That's a propaganda. He didn't write that. Show me the proof where he wrote that.
Man, that lady. No, I'm not saying she's chewing my ears off, but I'm going like this as fast. I can't clap my hands as fast, but I'm doing it like this. Hey, what up, world? It's your boy Jeff, aka Cool Boy Jeff, right here. It's the only place you can find a wave. It's the Wave 804.
It's the wave.
Back again with another video, and today we're going to discuss this lady. I want to say her name is Leah. She gave her opinion as far as the whole situation between Kamala Harris versus the USA. Let's talk real talk, okay? Now, she gave a lot of great pointers. I feel like a lot of people are not really paying attention to what's really going on, and folks are really they're being very focused on fear, if that makes sense. What I mean is they really weren't about what could possibly happen that didn't happen, that's been put out there as far as the Project 2025 and the things that has been put as, oh, Trump said he's going to do this, or he said he's going to do that. But you don't have not one particular person coming out and saying, oh, here's the proof of him saying this, or hey, this is what he said, what he's going to do. Now, as we look at it, we got to understand that, again, we can't just vote for somebody because of their color, or they identify as a certain color, and we say, oh yeah, we're going to vote for them because they look just like me. Okay, but have you really paid attention to the person that looks just like you? Because we do have a saying, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. So how is it so hard to read or understand what's going on right here? Now, you got from Judge Joe Brown, you got from him, you got from Donald Trump. Remember when Donald Trump had asked that young lady, you know what I'm saying, why is Kamala want to pretend that she's black all of a sudden when she knows she isn't? And those ladies that was on that stage was upset, you know what I'm saying, as if like he told a lie. Or you just look at her history, you know what I'm saying. You got, forgot what the guy's name is, but he went on the Art of Dialogue and was saying about the situation that happened with him and Kamala Harris, and him actually getting sentenced to a long sentence. And the fact that she was a prosecutor, and this is her job, sadly, was her job, but her mission was just to lock up a lot of black men. And also the mothers that was on drugs or whatever, instead of getting them help and putting them in rehab, she put them in jail, and the kids had to go to foster care. And to my take on that, that was a commercial that she did and used it for her campaign. Not for this, but for way back when, for her to get promoted. So a lot of people want to vote for her. I just want to say because that she's black, man. I just want to say it because there are more of them out there than even Democrats will admit. You gotta understand. And the only reproductive rights we need are the ones we already have to reproduce and replenish the earth. But also, you gotta have that with male and female too, though. Because if you stop, you're stopping like really one of God's creations, man, is to reproduce with one another. And I'm not going to speak on any other things, but if you understand it, you understand it. But just to be real, everything that she said on this joint to me was true. I just want to say that. And then the whole situation where we're starting to adopt some of the stuff from overseas into over here. In Minneapolis, praying 5 times a day and having an alarm that goes off. Y'all don't think this is kind of weird? For real? Y'all really don't understand that? The Second Amendment that's supposed to be taken away by Kamala Harris if she's in the presidential office. But I still can't fathom that somebody who was in charge of the border allowed illegal immigrants to come over, and then now to say that, hey, she's going to close the border. If that ain't no hoodwink, bamboozle, slap in the face to what a lot of these people are facing, not just only the American people, what you got to think about are the veterans. The money they're supposed to be getting, it's not even close to what they should be having. I mean, you got illegal immigrants that's having, oh my God, food stamps, unemployment checks, coming over here to get all these things, have a cart that's maxed out in thousands of dollars. That's already loaded. But your American people don't have nothing. Can't afford nothing. Can't even live to nothing. You know, people are going crazy out here just to get what they're supposed to get. And then if this thing happen here, we gonna have to start protecting us. Excuse me. You're gonna have to do something. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this whole situation in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, stay updated on all videos that drop on this channel so you won't miss a thing and you'll be the first one to get it. Let me know, talk to me, people. We all in the comments. It's always good to have a whole, not a kumbaya, but have an icebreaker. Well, let me know what y'all think.
Wavy nigga in the foe, catch me swimming with the whales. Special sharks, snakes, and rats, you know the one that set the tail. Feel the fishing with the gas, don't tell me you cannot smell. Roll up baseball bats, hit a wind, shoot in the air.